What's up, guys? I'm gonna start working on this, or continue working on this 3D head that I had a good time with last night. Expand this a little bit. And I also want to test out this new camera. This is not too bad. There's definitely lots of parts that are off with it, but I'm okay with it actually. I don't mind. What do I want to do with his hair? I don't know what kind of hair I want to give this guy. Maybe I want to give him a hat. I can sort of hear my computer. So we'll see how long this can go. That would be kind of cool. Let's give him we'll use another cylinder. I do want to make some hair, but I just need a full head of hair. Hmm. Okay, so let me subdivide this a couple times. I can remember how to do it. Oh, I gotta validate it, that's why. Oh, wait a minute. Through 4K. Why is it still getting so weird? Maybe I have to subdivide this one as well? Maybe I have to remesh them at a higher number. Try 350. Oh well, we'll see. Aditya. Hey Dave, hello from Bali. Just wanted to say really enjoy your tutorial, very easy to follow. Please keep it up. I appreciate you. Oh man, Bali. I'd love to go there one day. What is it like living there? I appreciate you coming by. Hopefully the picture frame looks good. I got a new webcam, even though it's definitely not a webcam. It's much nicer than a webcam. But testing it out for the first time tonight while I make this little guy. I do need to make some more tutorials. I have to remember that I can do shorter tutorials, because sometimes I just get so caught up in doing things very big, long. I always want to do like super detailed things. Even the Game Boy, it wasn't supposed to be that detailed. I gotta figure out how I could have got this hat to be flatter. I still don't like the edges on it. Not really sure how I messed that up. Let's see if I can pinch. See if pinching helps. I'm gonna turn the intensity up. I think the pinching actually does help a little bit. Makes it thinner, but maybe that's okay. But he definitely needs some hair. Let's do another cylinder. Let's do a hole. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Well, that's right, I did stretch it, didn't I? Make my life more difficult right now. What's up, JH? I got Skillshare. How would you do hair and clothes? That can be a tutorial. What's up, King? It could be a tutorial. But I don't even know how I would do those things. Let me think. What would be the best tool for the job? First, I have to figure out what kind of hair I want him to have. I feel like a Taurus might be good. I have to think in shapes. Okay, so let me validate this. Or would you go over how to add stuff to figures imported from Daz 3D? I don't even know what Daz 3D is. I'm guessing it's just like somewhere where you can buy things. But I don't really know, like I'm only like a year into 3D. So I just know how to, anything that I make, like I just sculpt it from zero. And I just try to figure out easy ways to get results that I'm looking for. I think once I'm good at that, I'd be okay with, I think, buying assets and getting assets, but now I think most of the pleasure is just most of the pleasure is getting it made, getting it done, creating it myself. So I feel like he would have now I want to make this asymmetrical, but free program that allows you to pose figures. But do you have to sculpt it in a way that makes it posable? Because I don't know how to. What is it called when you make all the little squares over the surface? Whatever, I can't remember. I don't know how to do that, so I feel like you probably need to know how to do that. You can have a clean figure that's posed, then just add stuff to the figure. I'm working on this was just like a doodle. This was just like a doodle that I did yesterday, I think. Don't really know what. Just kind of messing around. So let me turn off symmetry, I think. I like to make two here, but I'm gonna have to remesh this. Let's remesh his hair. Let's label this hair, and let's remesh it. We'll remesh it at 200. So that way I should be able to do some more stretching to it. Let me smooth it out. I don't know if I should, maybe this should be, I feel like they should be pointing the other way. So what do you guys think of the picture quality? I hope it's great. It should be great. Happy birthday, KC. Happy birthday. I hope you had a good day today, a good birthday. Daz 3D is opposing pre-made models and rigs. Fully riggable program, that's what I'm saying. When you get a second, type in Daz on YouTube. What's up, Kev Tunes? Dave, you're going to draw little hairs on with lines. Yes. You're quite welcome. I'm definitely going to do the little hairs. I enjoy doing the little hairs, the little details. I'm going to try to do it fairly quickly because sometimes I can just get so far in the weeds. And let me, do I want to smooth it away or do I want to clay it away? Clay it away. Okay, and definitely want to fix this because we can't have such symmetrical hair. Definitely can't have that. So let's just drag this. Let's drag this one out. Gotta be really careful with how it would fall naturally. I don't have hair like this, so I also gotta be careful of that. Since I clayed this hair away, I gotta make sure that it is smooth under the hat. Okay. Let me turn symmetry off. Do I want to use crease now, or do I want to, I don't know. I get so, maybe I should, it's 109K. What did I do to the hat? What did I do to the hat? I hate when that happens. I don't know when it happens, so I don't know if I have to like redo a bunch of stuff now. Yeah, let me just redo it. Because at some point in time I messed everything up. YNG Art, you deleted your account. What happened to your account? Why'd you delete your account? Do I have to do the flatten again? Looks like it. I just want to make some planes. That's really what I want to do. I just want to make some planes like it's ice cream. I definitely have to make this harder, I think, but I'm probably going to want to add I feel like it should swirl back there. But I don't like, I really don't like big, thick, like hair things like this. So that kind of bugs me. But it could just be because, what's up, Hive? Dante, you just didn't like your account. So did you delete your whole YouTube account? Just start fresh. It's gangster. Gangsta. Okay, so I don't know if I like it in the middle. I feel like asymmetrical is more of my speed. Ooh. So I think my issue is my clay is too soft. I know those aren't 3D terms, but I can't help it. I need to call it clay. It just feels right to me. I just need to call it clay. So what if I Okay, so maybe I should use move tool. Let's subdivide this. Crease. Let me clay away some of this. Clay away. I feel like I could have done this so much better. I don't know why I can't get the end of this just like flat and straight. Terrible. I'm doing a terrible job. I have a vision in my head, but it's just so hard to figure out how to get it the way that I want it. But I hate that I know that there's probably more simple ways to do it just by using shapes, but I just get so far in the weeds that it gets more difficult. Art time, anytime. Can't really tell, but do you use a Sketchboard Pro? I do. Shout out to Sketchboard Pro. I do. It's part of my flow these days. Got a messy desk. Yeah, I don't like these. I don't like these tips. I wonder if I can smooth them away, smooth them back. I feel like they look super amateur, which is what I am, but you know, you want to fake it so you don't look like you're super amateur. That's the name of the game. But I definitely am super amateur, but gotta fake it, baby. I'll show you how I was gonna get saucy, but let me throw in a tube. I feel like you could use a tube right here. Come on, tube. Tap radius. First, let me bring this out. I feel like a tube can do him really good. Do I have to validate this? Why isn't it letting... Oh, I locked. Bring this up. Let me add a couple more tubes and see if that helps my cause. I need to sort of get rid of... Yeah, I feel like that's what I need. I need some more things like that to sort of help melt away these terrible tips that I did here. I like that one. Let's make another one. The Hive 3D. With the tips, when they deform, do you have the setting turned off that's like back face masking and ZBrush? Probably not. But I don't even know what that would even be equal to. Probably well, let me get out of this tool. Front facing vertex only. Maybe that. Let's see what happens. Still acting crazy. But I feel like that looks, maybe it looks better. just want all this to be, you know, maybe I can use a crease and actually make it look decent. Make it small. I don't think I want it coming out anymore. I think oops. No, I have to switch that back, I think. Let's use a tube. Let's use another tube. Okay, validate that. Let's do another tube. Make this one a bit crazy, and we'll just see what happens. We'll just see how it looks. I don't know. Front facing only. That actually, yeah, that definitely helped with the flatten tool. So I'll have to remember that, because I think there's probably a few other applications where that would have helped. I wonder if it's better if my mic is. Oh, is this a worse view? Should I just do the regular view? I feel like he kind of reminds me of, what's that guy? Adam Driver or something? Kind of inadvertently reminds me of that dude. Let's do another tube. Let's make it like here. Okay. So I feel like I need another tube. Let's make another tube, but let's do it a little dynamically. And we'll do what, maybe I just want to do something in the other direction because everything is very much the same direction. So I want to do something that's not in that direction. I think I want it to be, let me get rid of that. There's something in the other direction. I don't know, does that look crazy? It looks kind of crazy. See if I can fix it. Okay, so let's see if I can mesh all these together. We'll simple merge all those. How big are they? Let's subdivide them. Let's see if I can voxel merge at 300. Just throw that out there. We'll try to keep sharp edges. We'll save in case it crashes or something. Oh yeah, that's actually not bad. I can smooth some of this out. I think that looks okay. Why do his eyes look so creepy? What did I do? I don't think I made his eyes inset enough. I think that's what my downfall. Because I used to make the eyes too inset, so I feel like this time I didn't make them. I didn't push them in enough. And I'm trying to think if there's a way that I can remedy that. I don't think that there is at this point. So I think I'm just going to try not to think too much about it. Alright, let me smooth out this bit of hair. Okay, so now, what did I use before? Was it clay or was it brush? Maybe it was clay. I definitely want to use crease. Maybe I should use flatten first, because I hate that everything is so round. I hate when everything looks round. Maybe I should do front-facing vertex only. Let's see if I can remember where it is. Did it much faster that time. What I really should do is look at some of the folks that do 3D, the kind of 3D that I like on Instagram, and see how they do their hair. So I guarantee it's probably way more simple than I'm doing. I gotta get rid of this glare. It looks really weird. Excuse me. Great, does it look? It does make it look quite bland, but that's okay. Definitely want these flattened. Flatten these strands out. It makes them look a lot better than if they were just round. Oh no. So I have an itchy nose. Okay. So let's use let me see if it was clay that I was using. Yeah, clay looks good. Can't really see what's happening here. Sorry, you know when I get quiet, I get into it. Deep. The top of the hat doesn't match the volume of the hair. It looks like a shrunken head and top. Yeah, I did consider that. And I was like, maybe I should make it like puffy on the sides. But then I was just like, I don't know, maybe I can make the hat bigger. But I do. That is facts. Those are big facts. But I was just like, I'll figure that out later. Because I can always make the hat bigger. As long as the hair looks good. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess I have to make this guy Caucasian. He kind of looks more Caucasian. But he looks like he would have a little bit of... I don't know. I actually don't know what he looks like. He looks really creepy with his eyes, but... But I feel like I want to start having some fun with kind of coloring him in a little bit. So this is 993. So maybe I should add the neck. Maybe I should add a neck. We'll just do an old-fashioned cylinder. I like you guys keeping me honest. Should his neck be a little bit bigger, maybe? So his neck should be a little bit bigger. It shouldn't be that close to his chin. So it should be here. His neck would definitely... Actually, I don't mind that it's thin. He looks like he would have a scrawny neck, so that's fine. I don't know why I think in that voice. Oops. I don't know why I think in that voice. That feels a bit better, but it's still a bit more forward. Obviously, his anatomy, his jaw anatomy and stuff is a little off. So, I think it would be around there. And it would be... His lip looks really weird from that angle. It would be bent. He looks like the type that would have a decent size Adam's apple. And let's get rid of the hair, actually. Symmetry's on, so let's actually mold this. We'll make it a little bigger here. And we'll just make it legit. We'll see what that looks like. And unfortunately, I feel like his head is like missing the back of his skull. It's probably more accurate. And I feel like his head, let's lose the hat. What tube is that? Is that the... Oh, I think I know what that is. Eyelashes. What is this? This is the head. Eyes. Cylinder. hat. We'll just call it our hat wrap. For now, let's go ahead and validate that. We'll get rid of that. Would his head be even bigger? Wait. Make him dancing. Save. Mace. Big facts. Hi. Good morning. I do say that in my class. I have to. I actually like this color better. Save. I'm just gonna save. Should I do a nicer background color again? Should I do yellow or should I make it more orangish? That's probably it. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Okay, now let's see the damage. How crazy is that? Okay, hat wrap, hat. Ooh. There we go, but that's actually fine. Which is why I didn't put a lot of detail in the back, because I figured I'd have to fart around with it. So let's lock it. Let's bring this... Oh. Let's go ahead and put symmetry back on. Do I want to do... How much of the bust do I want to do? That's the question. Because if I want to do that, then I want to merge it all at the same time. So let's play around with it just in case. I don't think this is gonna work, but this is how I figure out how to do things sometimes. And my line of thinking right now is, oh, that's the only problem, is it's hard to make that thicker on top. If I validate it, will it then? No, it's still... let's move. We're locked on this, so let's just see. What we can do. It looks kind of weird. Looks better like that. Yeah, actually, for some reason, looks better like that. It doesn't look like he'd be that thick, so let me make that smaller. Okay, so his trying to think about just anatomy now. I feel like the back would be straight, more straight. Maybe I can smooth this back instead of pushing it back. And actually, this could be like a t-shirt. Oh, it's still a bit too much. He wouldn't have such, what are they called? Traps? No, that's not traps. I don't remember. Maybe I'll try flat. Whoop. What's up with that? Am I on paint? What is going on? Why are you being crazy? So I probably didn't have to do that. Okay, so that can be a shirt. It does look goofy. ZBrush style. I like the gray. I just feel like I think I like this sort of muted gold mustard type color. Goes well with my purple back here. I wonder if this will focus on my hand. The autofocus. I think it's on eye autofocus, but yeah. Okay, let's bring some of this hair out still. And unlock it. Lock it on the hair. Make this a little smaller. So let me turn off symmetry, and I feel like I think I like that. Nice and simple, not too crazy. All right, I buy it. So let me unlock. Let me go to the head and the neck. I'm going to voxel merge it fairly high. I'm going to do it 400, but I'm going to save first, just in case. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything else looks pretty good. Lips got messed up a little bit, but doable. I mean, I don't think this is bad for a doodled male. First time ever. First time ever doodling a man. But I do like 3D doodling. Here, let me see. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can pinch this. Give this ear some more definition back. Because I want the cartoony parts to look cartoony. So like I want that crease to be there. Let's move this a little bit. Let's smooth it a lot a bit. You know I like my meshes smooth. I don't play games. Oh, he needs eyebrows too, doesn't he? Oh, he needs eyebrows. So, flatten. Let me match the color of this. Oh, I don't even have to. It's obviously going to be the same color. Paint. Paint all. This I want to make flatten around the top. Now this might look silly, but we'll see. Feels like nothing happened there. Oh, maybe it needs to be subdivided. Let's just change the color. I don't think that'll be the color of his shirt, but decent for now. Will this be posted? I would like to watch from the beginning. What's up, Corey? If you can watch from the beginning, my last live video is this from the beginning. Oh god, I got so much wires I'm hitting with my feet. When I voxel merge, the edges are really messy. I need to practice that more. Yeah, I think it's just they need to be higher res at first, but that's the only thing that I sort of figured out that helps. And I try to do as much as my merging before I really get into the details, because I hate when I have everything very detailed and I have to voxel merge and it just messes that up. I don't like it. Okay, let's see if I can get a flat. Why do I feel like nothing is happening right now? No, it is. Let's see if I turn that off, what happens. You know what, maybe clay. Let's see what happens if I add clay around the edge. I don't like this thing right here. So I need to smooth all that out. I can always do that crease again, so I'm not too worried about that. His cheekbones. Something is weird about where his cheekbones are. Sometimes, like, I'll do a whole thing, and then all of a sudden, I'll just look at it and be like, "That's wrong. That is wrong." It's so funny sometimes, and I'll be just like, I can't stand for it. Oh wait, do I still have? This feels like no, I have that off. Maybe it's just too small. Oh no. The hair. Maybe it's too I don't know. Let's experiment here. Look at my own face. It is kind of missing some space here, I think. But honestly, I should probably take symmetry off and just do it on this side. This side, I think I can build out this smile a little bit. Let me turn symmetry on. I wonder if I can... I mean, it does look a lot creepier, but I just feel like part of me thinks that looks a little better, but I'm not sure. Oh, it already moved this side, didn't it? Okay, now I gotta fix this hair. If I lock it... I just need to push some of this out a little bit. Kind of difficult to do. Doesn't really want to move. I think I need to add more. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of these. I'll just hide them for now. The layer to a low height for volume. I do like that. I usually do it with the subtract thing, so cause sometimes when I need like a deep groove. No phobia art. Hey Dave, I've been following your work for a while now, and I would just like to say thank you for all the inspiration. I love it. That inspires me. Love your shape language and the expression of your characters. I'm inclining to animation, so having artists as reference with beautiful shape designs like yours. Well, feel free to use any of my shapes, any of my designs, any of my artwork. Let it inspire you. Animate it. Do whatever you want. I love it. I'm inspired by other artists. I'm inspired by animations. I love it all. I take it I take it all in. I feel like that's the only thing that makes us all good actors, artists. You know, it's like it's all just like other people's stuff throughout our lives. What did I do? Just save. So, yeah, I love it. That's what keeps me motivated, big time. See, that's alien looking eyes right there. So I think what I need to do, let me get off locked from the lashes. You know what? I need to. I do make weird sounds often. I actually didn't realize I suck my teeth so much. Oops. But since I edit so many of my videos, I realized that I do suck my teeth every now and again and make that noise I don't like. Oh God, I should have symmetry on, but I don't, like a dum-dum. I know it's going to look terrifying for a while, but hopefully it'll look more realistic after it looks terrifying. But when something seems wrong, you just kind of have to, you definitely have to just fix it. Just figure out what it is. And his eyes were definitely too, they were sticking out too far. Maybe I can just move this. I don't mind that he looks a little Walking Dead-ish at the moment. I don't mind that. I do clay back so much because I know when I smooth it, it's gonna bring back a lot of it. Okay, so now let's use clay. I like that shape language. I didn't know I had a shape language, but I love it. Okay, I think he looks very angry. That's okay. Let's see. So I think that just means I can't go as far. Those eyelids are definitely better. Really? Stroke painting is the bane of my existence. He needs a lot of lower lids, but the problem with that, let's see what the problem with that is. There's something that I'm doing with lids that's not right. Trying to flatten this up some. Okay, now it's not bad, but it's a little weird at the end. I always have issues with that. I have to be careful that I don't mess with the eye. Trying to make that plain. Sometimes these things just get kind of fickle. And all I want to do is make a nice plane. Just help me out. Help me out here. See? It looks terrible. Okay, so maybe I need a little more force. I'll make it small. I lost it. Oh, maybe I should try that option again. Let's see what happens if I do that. Oh, it's so close to being exactly what I want. It's just not super smooth. Let's see. Febs, are you not Sholat Jumat? I have no idea what that means. I don't think so, but I could be. But I'll need a little more information on Sholat Jumat. No phobia. Did you learn to sculpt all by yourself? Loving the way you were translating your designs into 3D. I did, and I would say that's the one biggest thing that's really helped me was sculpting my artwork, like sculpting just like my drawings. I started really simple, and then I just sort of you just sort of like branch out into more and more complicated things. But yeah, I mean, I literally just downloaded Nomad last March, did a couple of things, kind of played around with it, and then I started doing a couple tutorials. I took like 3 months off, and then I kind of got back into it. And I was doing it's hard to balance the drawing and the 3D stuff, but then I got back into the 3D stuff and just started doing more and more complicated things. Then I started teaching it on Skillshare, and that did very well, which I need to make another one of that, another beginner class, because those are really fun. There's a lot of really fun, simple things I need to do. I need to do very simple beginner things, classes that are, because sometimes like if I do a whole like the Game Boy thing, if I try to do that for Skillshare, it would literally just take forever. It would take so long. Just got my iPad. Can't wait to try Nomad. Looks very intuitive. Nomad is badass. Ernest, hey yo, what's up, Ernest? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to my channel. It's not exactly the way I want, but I don't know what else I can really do to this thing. Let's see if I can smooth it into something nice. And it's kind of a little bit high res now, so that's not gonna help. Let's see what pinch does. I mean, it's decent. Decent. It's a little weird, but decent. I get nervous every time I hear a noise since I just mounted my new camera up there. Okay, so let's see if I want to add a little more mass here. Turn symmetry off and just I think that's a decent medium. Oh, these eyes, they're just weird. Like, maybe if I add clay to it, maybe that will help. Oh, maybe flatten but fill. Let's try that. Maybe that'll help. Because usually when you add this way, usually it'll make it a little smoother when you smooth. Of course I don't have symmetry on, so I'm going to do it again over here like a dum-dum. But I think it's helping, because I just want it to be smooth, and I just don't like when it looked weird before. But that's more like what I want. Excuse me. Looks better. I don't know if you can see it, but whatever the shadow is, it kind of bugs me a little bit. But I think I'm just going crazy. Okay. Now I'm also wondering if I should bring this up some. Turn on symmetry. Something feels a little off with the position of the corners of the eyes for some reason. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Let me look at the corners of my own eyes. It's not helping. I don't think this much shows. I think that's what the issue is. I don't think that much of it shows. We're seeing too much like of the side of his eye. So if I could just bring this up a little bit and see if that looks better. It totally gets weird, but I feel like it probably looks better. Why is it being so strange? Let me see if I can pull this out some. Okay, it's not bad actually. I do feel like I need to pull down this a little bit. Just smooth this out a little bit. Now let me do the tubes again. Sheesh. You can hear the cat farting around out there. She always likes to fart around. Radius. Make this one smaller. Bring it sort of disappear it into the head a little bit. Like so. I don't think that needs to be any bigger. I think it actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to mirror it, validate it. Let's make it black. Oh, also, if you guys wouldn't mind giving me a like, I appreciate it. You got me inspired to sculpt a Nintendo Switch. I've given up on faces. Don't give up on faces. Nintendo Switch, that's cool. If you posted it anywhere, shout me out in the comments so I can check it out. But don't give up on faces. Just doodle the face. Just figure out interesting ways. And if you like, you can just like play around with it and do some of the tricks that like I did for this guy. Like I didn't really know what I was gonna do for a face. Just kind of feel it out. You can. It's annoying to sometimes just sit and like figure out, brainstorm ways to do it, but eventually you get there. It does help me to do it like on live, because it just like I feel like I have to figure stuff out. Like I can't just like not figure things out. So it's a little bit, it's a little bit of pressure, but I think that's good. That helps me. His eyes are a little better. They honestly probably could be a little thicker at the bottom. But that's okay. So if I want to do eyelashes or eyebrows, let's get rid of this hair. It's hard because part of me just wants to like draw them on. But I don't even know what color his skin is going to be. I guess I should work that out. Paint. So this is a Caucasian. Oh, not the lashes. What are we doing? Not the lashes. I'm locked. I kind of want to make him. He feels like me. He could be Indian. Have like an Indian complexion or something. I don't know. I'm not even sure how to get an Indian complexion. I wouldn't even know how to get my complexion. What is my complexion? I feel like I gotta change the background. White is a little bright. Because the background kind of makes a big difference. It's so hard to pick a complexion.